But I have to be honest, like my family and friends know when I say key people, they are key people for me. As in, I go to them for support. Like honestly, I don't think they understand how much they mean to me, because like when I speak to them, they're always like boosting me up, and even just a few words of wisdom makes a lot.
So if they have a few words of wisdom, I'm assuming they listen.
They listen,
and I think this is probably one of the best things. Like, you know, even as a coach, the main focus is to listen, because people want to, you know, lots of people, they want to speak, and those few words, you know, they go straight to the unconscious, which is really good. So you're going to do this, when are you leaving for the Atlantic? When do you do this?
29 December.
29 December. So, and where's the starting point of the race?
Well, we're all meeting as a team in Morocco.
In Morocco,
We'll have a few days like bonding, getting to know each other. Then we'll take the boat to the south of Morocco, wait for the optimum weather conditions, and begin rowing to Barbados.
No way. So the mental preparations you are doing now?
Yes.
Okay, because this is obviously has been a big focus, because you said, okay, the physical part, I have to do my exercise every day. The mental part. Tell me exactly, what do? Do you sit down like this, and do you close your eyes? Tell the people how you do it. I mean, this is what we want to get as much information. You know, want other people to do world records, to find, you know, this courage to do stuff.
No, honestly, like I wish I could say I just sit down, but it takes much longer than that.
Okay.
You have to convince yourself basically that you can do it. Like for going back to the world record of the Concept 2 rowing machine, I already knew, like, although I had been like preparing myself, seeing myself row for hour after hour, it already just like clicked on the Thursday before. So I started rowing on Saturday, and only the Thursday before where it was like, okay, Tom, you've done it, like you've already you've reached that stage. Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned this, because I've used it also in NLP. I did it for public speaking, but I actually was petrified. Like, I couldn't public speak, and I was coaching by profession, and so I started doing these visualizations. And basically, I mean, the way I see it and through NLP is that your mind, once you visualize, your mind cannot differentiate between reality and what's not reality. So you've actually lived it in your mind already. Now, if you live it many, many times in a row, like you did, you know, you were going through your mind, you had already done this many times. So when you actually came to that day,
that's true.
You see, and when you went to do it, although you had already lived that moment.
100%.
100%. During this time, tell me, which was the hardest part? Was it the beginning? You know, when you're full of energy? Was it the midway, when maybe less people, and like, oh, look at this crazy guy, he's trying to do 24 hours, impossible. Was it the very end? What were the? Tell me a bit about the actual.
There were many stages. I'll start with the beginning. The beginning was fun.
Okay. The beginning was fun.
All the publicity. The first 4 hours were like, whoa, really fun, really easy. And then the 50 minutes, like at like 4 p.m., 4 hours in the thing, and I'm like, this is really boring.
And did you? I mean, I know when people do world records, you have to have a break to go to the toilet. I'm presuming. How many were there, like clips of time?
Yes, I was allowed for every hour I rode. I was allowed to take within that hour. 10-minute break.
A 10-minute break.
But I couldn't accumulate them, so like it was a quick run to the bathroom, get my juices in.
Okay.
Alright. But then, like, continuing to the challenge, like I made a critical error in it, because I was eating a lot of solid food, and that was like slowing down. Basically, my body wasn't having enough time to digest it all and give me
okay, because you're always moving and.
Okay. I had like from 9 p.m. to 12. It's like running on empty. Where literally I was like just doing the motions. It was just like up and down. I didn't even know what I was doing. In fact, the people were like asking me questions. I couldn't respond. You know how it is, you have to like think for an answer. And instead of just being natural, it was very basic questions like, do you want water? Of course I want water. I'm like, wrong. And I couldn't reply to it. So it's like.
And even, I mean, you must, even like the voice must be, you know, just slowly fade out, go away or something, eh?
Exactly, and it starts coming to you. Then, so from 9 p.m. to 12, which 9 hours into halfway there. And it was also like a mental thing because I knew I hadn't followed the halfway mark, so I knew like I still had another 12 hours of this.
Did you ever tell yourself in one stage, halfway, 3/4 way, what the hell am I doing? I'm crazy. The mind games in your head. I mean, the mind games. Even though you had visualized it and seen it, I'm sure now they were like really challenging you.
Exactly. No, at 11 p.m. it was that.
That was the crucial
really low point. But
low point.
This one I tell you about my support team. Then I had like my doctor was also a very close friend of mine.
Okay.
He came by and was like, Thomas, what are you doing? Like I was like, you have to be taking this stuff and this is like. I have to be honest. If it was anyone else, like most likely I would have like started not arguing with them, but like. Been a bit difficult, but like knowing I could trust someone so much, and he just told me like eat that, and actually drink that, and I just did that, and all systems go. In fact, like from 12 to 8 in the morning, so like from over halfway near the end. This was some of my best hours of rowing.
Yeah. And that was like, so it was like you were like that, and then you were like downhill. Oh yeah, it's much easier.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. All right, so tell me the finish. The last 10 minutes. I remember when I was there, there was the TV on you, people were cheering, and you're on the mic, and I mean, that was quite emotional. I mean, what was that experience like?
It was very nice. Like I had a very hands-on approach to it.
Okay.
Besides this, I was like organizing it, so like, and I had to do the physical challenge as well.
Okay.
Like, spotlight.
So you're doing both the preparation for promoting it and the actual, my goodness.
And so I'm like there, like afterwards my friends were stopped as well. Because like I knew that from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. were going to be my hardest hours. Okay. In those hours, there won't be many people in Bay Street. Okay. And also, I hadn't yet broken the world record. Okay. So mentally, you're not there yet.
Okay.
And I asked my closest friends, and I told them like, listen, these are my hardest hours. Like, you don't have to come, because I gave everyone like shifts, like when.
Okay. How cool, eh?
And I was surprised.
Did some stay much longer?
Some were. This is what surprised me. Some were there for like 23 hours.
No way.
And I'm awesome. Like, oh my guys, I'm the one doing the challenge, not you. You know what I mean? So
what I've learned really today during this interview is number one, you cherish your friends and your family and those close people very much, and they seem to be like the backbone of maybe half of your success must be through them, if not more. And number two, visualization techniques. You actually see everything before it happens, and you definitely have lots of drive. And I wish you all the best in your new attempt. And if it's possible, I would love to interview you again when you accomplish your new world record. That would be awesome, eh?
Yeah, it was my pleasure.
Excellent. It's been a real pleasure. We, thank you so much. If there's any last words you'd like to share with the Successlodge audience, with anyone else who's watching us, please feel free.
Just a few words. It's like, guys, go out there. Like, go achieve your ambitions, and a dream is there to become possible. So go for it.
Excellent. I'm sorry to come back to this. Before we close, you had mentioned the cancer part, which I completely. So this is obviously where it all began. Yes.
Yes. Just to go back, basically when I was 4 years old, I had leukemia.
Okay.
And although yes, I was young, and like I don't have like a day-by-day memory of it. I do have like flashbacks, and maybe because of that, I do have a bit of appreciation for life, and I just want to get things done as quickly as possible. Okay, so you're in a hurry to live it all, eh? All right, that's an amazing message. Okay. Thank you very much, eh? It's been a real pleasure. Thank you. Thanks.